HP software big data is the trusted partner that enables their customers to store, explore, govern, and protect information while managing risk and meeting legal obligations. I'm Michelle Nunes reporting for LegalTech News, and standing beside me is George Zahanis, VP of Strategy for HP Software. George, thanks for joining me.
Thanks for having us.
My first question for you has to do with HP being in the legal technology space. What do they do?
So HP provides platforms and solutions that allows us to manage, collect, and analyze large volumes of information for e-discovery purposes, for compliance, and other regulatory purposes. Enterprises today have a tremendous amount of information. That information is subject to many different obligations, and our technologies allow them to manage the risks and analyze that information as they need to govern all those obligations.
You mentioned govern, and I'm going to transition now to information governance in the big data era. Could you explain what that means?
Right, so if you think about all the information that's generally been used in corporations, most of it historically has been generated by people, touched by people, reviewed by people, seen by people. But today, so much of the information that's being generated is actually being generated by systems and by machines. And that's going to continue substantially over time. And so the need now is to be able to take all the information that we were dealing with before, but all of this machine data as well, and find a way to put it together in context so we can govern it properly, we can meet the obligations that are associated with its management, and then when an event occurs, be able to analyze and collect it and understand what's actually happened.
So why does this matter to the legal community?
Obviously, today, all types of events occur, whether it's litigation, whether it's law enforcement, whether it's just ongoing obligations around regulatory frameworks. And the need today is to be able to take that information in the context of these all the different legal obligations that people have, and to be able to meet them with the tremendous volumes of data that they're managing.
Last question, can you tell me how this applies to eDiscovery?
Right, so obviously eDiscovery is an example of an event that occurs, or may occur, and it's a time when usually something's gone wrong or may have gone wrong, and sometimes the consequences can be really quite serious. They might be serious on the civil side from a regulatory fine, or civil as far as a penalty in court, or they can be even more serious and they can have criminal implications. So to be able to take all of the different information that's actually being created today by people and by machines, and then be able to analyze that tremendous amounts of data,
right,
and put it in context, and then be able to produce it into a court, produce it to the counterparties, to law enforcement entities in a repeatable and in a productive way is difficult. And so that's why it really matters in eDiscovery.
Well, thanks so much for taking the time to explain all of this to me. HP has a great presence here at LegalTech New York 2015. I will see you next year, I hope.
Always.
Great,
Yes.
Have a great final day.
Thanks very much.
Yeah, and thanks for watching.